Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anubhuti and I love to talk about everything beauty related. I love to do product reviews and I love to get use out of my makeup collection more efficiently. So I have been participating in a lot of planning projects in past couple of years and documenting them here on my YouTube channel. So if those are the things you are interested in, please make sure to subscribe before jumping into today's video. As you know from the title, today I'm here with my project pan update for my deck of panning project pan. If you don't know what deck of panning project pan is, it is a gaming style project pan created by Emily and Max here on YouTube. I will link her down in the description box below, as well as all details related to the project. So basically it is a gaming style project pan that involves a deck of cards and also a game board associated with it. So there is an Excel sheet. So basically all cards in a deck of card has prompts associated with it. So face card prompts stay the same throughout the year and number card prompts are shuffled every month. So basically you draw 5 cards in the introduction and then you refer to the prompts associated with them and then you choose your products based on the prompt. You can choose your own goals, you can choose any product as long as it is in line with the prompt. And once you hit your goal on those products, you can roll them out and then you pull the same number of cards in the next iteration. And I love this project because this gives me a randomization aspect and I use this project to rotate through my makeup collection and also gamifying it, enjoying some of the things that I might not pick myself, etc, etc. So I have been working on this project since month of, I think, February. And I missed last month's update. So I'm here with 2 months worth of update today. So let's talk about the products in order they were rolled into the project. So then first product I want to talk about is ColourPop singles, actually 2 of them. And that was for the prompts 10 of hearts in month of April. That was collecting cobwebs and I chose my ColourPop singles. I have 2 of them in the shade Coconut and Arrow, and I have assigned a goal to use them collectively 10 times. And till last update I reached for them I think 3 times and I have reached for it additional 1 time. So yeah, total 4 uses on these so far. I am really bad at using my singles, and also I have not worn any makeup in whole July and August. I think in month of July I wore my makeup only 5 times, and in August I think today's the 2nd time, and I'm filming this on 13th of August. So yeah, I have not worn much makeup in past couple of months, so that is why the progress was not really that great. But I do intend to hit my goal of 10 uses on both of these before I can make my mind about it. I do want to save the shade Arrow. I'm not so crazy about the shade Coconut, also because these are dried up. So I do want to save Arrow shade, but so far 4 uses on it, so then they are still staying in the project. I like to assign a usage goal on all the products, apart from if it is a no pan left behind prompt. So I assign 10 uses goal for all the face cards, and for the number cards assign usage goal that is on the card itself. So for 10 of hearts, 10 uses. Now next product I want to talk about was again from month of April, 8 of hearts, and that was SPF, and for that I chose my Snail Repair BB Cream SPF 50 plus PA+++ by Maison, and I have assigned a goal to use it 8 times, of course, for 8 of hearts. And this is pretty light shade. This is shade 21, which is very light for me, and I was working on a couple of darker foundations in my project and uses, and also my concealer were a little bit dark. So then I was working through a lot of darker complexion products and I was using it as a mixing medium. So I had to reach for 8 times, and till last update I have reached for only 3 times, and this update, like in month of June July update, I used for 1 time, and then I have reached for it additional 2 times, so making total 6 uses on it so far. So yeah, 2 more uses to go. So this is also staying in. Not such great progress, but we'll get there. And next product I want to talk about is again from month of April, and that was for King of Hearts, and that is No Pen Left Behind. And for that I randomized a face palette, and that is my Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette in the shade Dark. That is kind of a face and eyeshadow palette, and then my goal was to, again, because the prompt was No Pen Left Behind, I did manage to No Pen Left Behind this one. So for both the face shades I have reached for 2 times, and all the eyeshadows I reached for 1 time each, except this one. This one I reached for 2 times. So yeah, goal met on this one. So then this is the first rollout of today's update. Then next product I want to talk about was here since month of May, and that was for 7 of Hearts. And then the prompt was cream or liquid, and for that I chose my Charlotte Tilbury wand, beauty wand in the shade Spotlight. And this is also a little bit of a lighter shade of highlighter at this point of time, especially because this is kind of a beautiful champagne highlighter, but I think this is a tad bit too light for me this time of the year because I'm a little bit tanned. But nevertheless, the goal was to use it 7 times, and I did manage to use it 8 times actually, so meeting my goal. So this is my second rollout. So 2 rollouts so far. Now I did pull Ace of Heart in very start of the project, and that means pick up 2, and I ended up picking up an extra product. I managed to hit my goal on it, but I don't go back to 5. If I increase the number of products in this project, I keep it as is because it gives me just more opportunities to work on products. So next I have 3 more products that I want to talk about. So then first product I want to talk about is here since month of June, and that was for 8 of diamonds, and prompt for that was Broken, and I chose my Kiko Milano highlighter in the shade Sunrise Apricot, and this has slightly broken packaging. So I have decided to reach for it 8 times, and so far I have reached for it only 2 times. So not much progress on it. So this is still staying in. The next product I want to talk about is for the prompt 9 of clubs from the month of June, and then prompt for that was Oh the Shame, and for that I chose my MAC Electric Wonder Iridescent Powder Into the Eternity. And I chose this one because this has been in my collection for a really long time, and this is such a pretty product that I was just saving it. But yeah, this is super pretty. I just love it, especially this time of the year. This is so flattering, so forgiving, so blurring on the cheeks. Love it. I love MAC, like the baked formulas, or the Swole, like the baked formulas of their cheek products. So yeah, this is, I have reached for, so the goal was to reach for it 9 times. I have reached for it 4 times so far. So this is also staying in. Now the last product I want to talk about is for 6 of Spades from month of June, and that was Indie. And for that I chose my Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in the shade P5. And why I chose this, because I have already worked on this concealer in a couple of projects, but why I chose this is, do you see the shade? This is a tad bit too like peachy tone, too dark for me. Maybe the undertone is just not right. It's just too peachy. I think the P is for peach, not sure, but this is just not my shade. While this is just too deep for me. So while I'm still a little bit tanned, I thought, okay, maybe I can get some use out of it. I love the formula of this product, but the shade is just not my match. And it's like really weird because the foundation website that keeps suggesting me the shade P5, that clearly is not my shade. Okay, so those were all the products, and oh yeah, I had to reach for it 6 times, and I managed to reach for it 10 times, making it total 10 uses, so way more than the suggested use. So yeah, this is also rolling out. So we have 3 rollouts. One is the eyeshadow palette, eyeshadow and cheek palette and then the Charlotte Tilbury Spotlight Wand, and then Natasha Denona Concealer. So these 3 are the rollouts this month. Now that means time to pull new products in. So that means I need to have a joker in my deck somewhere. Here is one joker. So here is my deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle the deck of cards. I have not checked the game board yet. So let me pull up the game board. I hope it is updated. Usually Emily updates it on 10th of the month. So I think it is updated. I've also not seen anybody's update from last month. It was just like a hectic month for me. Mentally and physically. So it's kind of, yeah, it was kind of a heavy month for me. Anyways, this is so I have shuffled my deck. I'm going to cut the deck in half and then put it in the bottom. Now we have to pick 3 products. So let's pick up the first card, which is 5 of spades, and that is lip product. I'm already working on a lot of lip products. And then the second card is black queen, that is pick your space. Okay, I'm happy. And then the next card is black king, that means focus. Okay, so all of spades. Wow. Okay, let's do it this way. So let me think about the products that I want to roll in, and I will be back. Okay, so I am back with all the products. A little bit of thinking, and then it was not easy to pick the products. So first card that I pulled was 5 of spades, and that is lip product, and for that I chose L'Oreal lipstick, and that is in the shade Pink Water. And I chose this lipstick especially because this is bright coral shade and I want to get use out of this one. This is a beautiful shade, not something that I reach for more often, but if I'm going to reach this color, summer is the time. So that I am going to pull this lipstick in for 5 uses because this is 5 of spades. Second card that I picked was Black Queen, and that is pick your space. That means I can choose any prompt from spades, and I chose product for the prompt glowy. That is basically 6 of spades, and I chose it glowy, and for that the product I chose is my Kiko Milano Charming Escape Silky Blush in the shade Soft Terracotta. This is a glowy blush, and this is kind of a glowy terracotta, kind of a brownie toned blush. This is kind of a bronzer, so blush and bronzer, and this is a beautiful shade. This is the shade beautiful sun-kissed look. This is kind of a bronzer, and I want to get use out of this one more. So this is going to be my second pick for the prompt glowy. And then last was Black King. That prompt for that is focus, and I chose my Milk Makeup bronzer in the shade Baked. This is my focus product, of course, because Milk Makeup has tendency to go bad, and this is already smelling like crayon, and mine came broken. Sometimes it just stops to roll up, and I have decent amount of product in it, and I do want to use it as much as possible before I can like see it's falling apart. I will probably never repurchase this because it comes with so much product, and then it smells like crayon so soon. I don't have it with me even for a year, and I do take care of my products really well. I don't use dirty brushes with them. I am always very careful, but this is the only cream product that goes bad with me. This and the blush also have from the range is just going bad. So this is my focus this year. So that is going to be my pick for the third prompt. So let's recap. First is I will be working on the ColourPop singles for 6 more uses. I hopefully can roll these out next update because I'm getting bored kind of, and these are here for really long time, and I do want to kind of roll them out of the project. So if I don't manage to reach my goal till next update, or at least if I don't reach for it more than 2 times, then I'm going to declutter these. Let's make it a pact. Yeah, because these are already dyed out. So if I don't reach for these more than 2 times by next update, I have to declutter these. Okay, so these are staying in. Next product will be my SPF Maison BB cream for 2 more uses. Then my Charming Escape highlighter. You see how, like, look at the size of the highlighter and the size of the blush. These are from the same range. Size of the blush versus size of the highlighter. Who needs such a big highlighter? They could have made it also smaller like these. I prefer the smaller packaging. These are very sleek, lot of product. This has 3.5 grams and this has 13.5 grams. Nobody needs 13.5 grams highlighter. But yeah, they could have made it smaller, just that's what I'm saying. So this is going to be for 6 more uses. Then the MAC blush bronzer kind of thing, it's going to be here for 5 more uses. So, and then today we have 3 rollouts and 3 new roll-ins. So one of them is the lipstick, which is L'Oreal Pinker Porter lipstick, and then the Kiko Milano blush. So yeah, the lipstick, L'Oreal lipstick, is going to be here for 5 uses. The blush, which is for Q of Spades and Pick Your Space, and the prompt that I chose is glowy. So it's going to be here for 10 uses. And then my last product is for King of Spades, and the prompt is focus. And for that, I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Bronzer in the shade Baked for 10 uses. So those are all going to be the products that I will be working on in upcoming month. I hope to see a lot of rollouts next update, because I'm kind of bored. I was not doing that much makeup, but then it's the same makeup that has been in my drawer for a long time. So I'm kind of getting bored. So I do want to make some progress next update. Hope I have a lot of rollouts. Yeah, so that is it for today's update. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Till next time, have a good day, good night, depending on wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.